Hey, welcome back. Level 5 here. We are artists this time. So I'm going to share my screen. I'm going to jump. Nope. I'm going to jump up there and we're going to get right into it today. Pretty simple. We're just going to basically be drawing some shapes. All the answers are literally in the directions. So let me share my screen so that we can get started. All right. So I've started out on task 3. The first one was your direction video. The second one is kind of like a free to play. You really don't have to do anything. You just have to do something. So as long as you do something, you'll be fine. So level 3 is the first one where I'm really directed to do something specific. So it says, let's make a cage for my pet monster. Drag the blocks onto the screen to have the artist draw over the gray lines in the picture. So I'm looking at the play space here. I've got my artist. He's got a pencil. And I can see that there's 2 gray lines and 2 darkened black lines. So I want to darken in those gray lines so that they all match. And of course, then the monster will be contained. Um, the workspace has changed a little bit. So you can see that where it says workspace 1/4 block. So it's kind of giving me a hint that I only need to add 3 blocks to make this work. So when run is always the first block. So that's why it always says 1 out of something when you start. So I can't remove the when run because that lets the computer know that this is the beginning of the program. So I'm going to move forward. And I think that will bring me to this corner. And then I'm going to have to turn. So I think it's a right. So I'm going to grab this. And it is a square. So I know it's a 90-degree corner. If I need to change the right to a left, I can do that with this drop down. But I think it's a right. And then I'm going to go forward again. And I'm going to hit run. There he goes. All right, now let me just hit replay. Now, if I did want to like set the color, I could do that. And you'll notice that it does not change the blocks. So if you modify something like the color for aesthetics, it might not change your block. So, you know, if you just wanted to make it a color just because you wanted to, you can. So let me skip forward. Skip to 6. Now let me start over. All right, so for this one, instead of a square, I have a rectangle. So the sides are going to be a little bit different. So it says, maybe we should make a tag for each of our pets in case they get lost. Finish this tag by drawing a rectangle outside. It says the long sides are 200 pixels each and the short sides are 100 pixels each. So the answer to, you know, how far do I move is actually in the direction. So let me drag out a move. Now it says the long sides are 200, so I'm going to change that to 200. I'm going to make a right turn. I'm going to move again. So that'll get me moved, make a right turn, move again. That's a short side, so I'm going to leave that at 100. I'm going to turn again. I'm going to move forward again. This time it's going to be a long side. So I'm going to change that to 200. I'm going to turn right. So that should point me back towards the beginning, and I'm going to move forward one last time. It says I have 8 out of 8 blocks, so hopefully that's correct. And this time I'm going to make it random color. Why not? Let's see what happens. Ooh, purple for Sable. All right, it worked. So for the last one, let's go to 9. All right, so let's skip right to number 9. Same kind of idea. We're just kind of drawing an outline around a shape, but this time instead of a square or a rectangle, we've got a triangle. So I'm going to start right away with a move forward. Now it does say that each side is 150, so I have to modify this. And I'm going to do right turns again, I think. So I'll start with that. And I'm going to move forward again by 150. And you know what? Before I even finish this thing, I'm just gonna hit run just to make sure I'm turning in the right direction. I'm not. All right. But I've got the correct angle, I think. So let me turn left, reset it, and run. Now it looks right. All right. So let me finish this up. So I'm going to turn left this time. And then my final move, and I just have to modify the distance to 150, and that should do it. Success. All right. So I'm going to jump back down into my workspace. All right. So pretty easy one, I think. Please don't get lulled into a false sense of security with these easy assignments right at the beginning. They definitely get more challenging. Once you get more and more tools, it starts getting more complicated. In fact, you might have already noticed that there are tools available that it's not asking you to use yet. So those are things that you could play with, but you're not being forced to yet. So soon you're going to be forced to use some of those automated tools. All right. Good luck. I'll see you in the next level. Bye.